So chemistry is a large program. Chemistry has more than half of the freshman students, it has dozens of instructors, and scores of TAs. Chemistry department has a long history of excellence and innovation in chemical education. We're very excited by the REACH opportunity because we want to develop a more coherent and effective freshman chemistry program. The challenge for us is how do we take very skilled instructors with long experience and history in chemical education and bring them together so that we continued the experimentation that we carried out in an idiosyncratic way before, but combine it to make a total effort that was more effective. Two features of the REACH program helped us to come together and move forward effectively. The first of these was an emphasis on the student experience. Rather than focusing on what it is that we are teaching as individuals in the classroom, by focusing on what we wanted the students to experience, we could all find a common ground that was not threatening and allowed us to move forward. The second feature was a systematic assessment of our learning goals and objectives, and this set a firm foundation for us to move forward. A natural consequence of the focus on the student experience and the reassessment of our student learning goals and objectives was an emphasis on active learning. Our focus became not what it is we do to the students, but what they do in the classroom. So the challenge became, how do we have an active learning environment in a course that has large lecture sections, has many TAs, and many laboratories? How do we get all of our staff and faculty to work together on this common goal? So the approach that we took is a modular approach. We decided to divide each semester into short modules and then completely develop one module at a time that encompasses all the activities of the course. This includes pre-lecture activities, lecture activities, discussion activities, assessments, and the technology that we need to introduce material to the students. The modules were developed by small groups of faculty and academic staff. Upon completion of a draft of the module, that was taken to a larger group who criticized the module and helped in the refinement. We systematically went through each module of the semester in this way and now have completed all modules for both Chemistry 103 and Chemistry 104. The materials that we developed as a result of this collaborative effort were far better and more professional than any of the materials that we could have produced individually, because everyone brings a slightly different perspective to the table, and it also became a safe way for bringing new ideas into the chemistry curriculum. This is one of the first times we've had to actually work together to develop a common curriculum, and it's much more fun than simply working on these by ourselves. Although this has been very successful, we have missed some opportunities. At the outset, our project was really about creating a student-focused active learning environment for the general chemistry experience. Our focus was not collecting research data. So our next step may be to try and develop more robust measures of the impact of these learning activities. However, I would say the cat's out of the bag. We've already implemented them and we're not going to go back to the way we used to teach just to collect data. I would say that the REACH experience has been tiring, it has been exciting, and it's made us feel as more of a community because we're all working towards a common goal.